Hi, I wanted to do a quick little talk about the poem that we had from last week. Before we start, I just wanted to say that I loved reading your responses to the 4 questions. I loved reading the poems that you guys posted, your favorite poems. I loved reading those. So I really enjoyed this assignment. But I did want to point something out because I saw for the first question, a lot of you were a little confused about the meaning of the first line. So first, I will read the whole poem. You can see it here, the poem by Rupi. And I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the last name. But her poem says, they have no idea what it's like to lose home at the risk of never finding home again, to have your entire life split between two lands and become the bridge between two countries. I love this poem. She says so much in just a few lines, in just a few words. So this is what I want to focus on, the first line. They have no idea what it's like. Okay, this is a little difficult to understand because it is a common expression. It's a common expression used in English to say, you have no idea, they have no idea. When someone says that, it's emphasizing, it's an emphasis that someone doesn't have one clue what this experience is, right? You do not know what this is like, okay? So because she's saying someone has no idea, that means they do not know. They do not know at all, okay? What do these people not know? They do not know what it's like to lose home, um, what it's like to have your entire life split between two lands. They do not know what it's like to become a bridge between two countries. Okay. So people who do not know these things are probably people who are not immigrants. Okay. A lot of you guys thought that this they, because the rest of the poem is talking about immigrants, some of you thought they refers to immigrants, but because she says they have no idea, that means they do not know what it's like. They do not know at all about this experience. Okay? So that actually means that they refers to whoever is not an immigrant. So a lot of you guys wrote many different ideas of who this could be, right? Wealthy people, border patrol or guards, anyone who's not an immigrant, people they left behind in their hometown, people in the country that an immigrant is going to. Any of those would be correct. So when she says they, that is pretty much referring to anyone who is not an immigrant, who has not immigrated from one country to another country for any reason, whatever it might be. Okay? And then real quick, this is an important part, right? A bridge between two countries, right? She has two cultures, almost like two identities. So she is a bridge between these two cultures, between these two countries. Okay. So I can't get into that too much here, but I wanted to focus on this first part because I could see that that was a little bit confusing. If you want to talk about this more, feel free to reach out to me.